So, coming up on tonight's Look East, the families who can't afford food. Why has the pandemic pushed a quarter of low-paid workers to skip meals?
Time I paid all my bills and got the few bits that I need, I run out the time it comes to the end of the week that I don't have food for my kids.
Rates are reducing, but should key workers in Corby be tested for COVID every week?
I'm at the Higgins in Bedford, finding out what they've been planning for LGBT History Month.
And squats, sprints and twists, the nifty netballers finding creative ways to stay competitive. First tonight, fears that more families are falling through the cracks in the support system as the pandemic continues. Before the COVID crisis began, food banks, which provide free parcels to those in need, were warning of an increase in demand. But now, more people have lost their jobs and many of those in work are also struggling, with 1 in 4 low-paid workers now said to be regularly skipping meals to cut costs. Well, in a moment, we'll look at the situation in Cambridge, but first to Bedford, where since the start of the pandemic, one charity alone has helped to feed 650 students, 250 families, more than 50 homeless people and a women's refuge. Kate Bradbrook reports.
Going door to door, delivering essentials to those who need it most. SEMA volunteers for the Bedford-based charity SEVA Trust UK, which since the first lockdown has helped support 250 families, plus more than 600 students.
They know it's coming because we ring them to make sure that they're there, and I think they're really grateful. You do get a smile and a thank you.
First on the list is Rosa, who has 3 children.
Hi Rosa, what's your parcel for you?
Thanks, Seema. I get paid monthly, universal credit. So the time I paid all my bills and got the few bits that I need, I run out the time it comes to the end of the week that I don't have food for my kids. So I emailed them back, told them about my children, and I started getting a parcel from them.
It has been a big weight off your mind.
Yeah, a big weight. At least I've got food for my kids. I've got electric. I've got a roof over their heads. They're more happier. I'm happy as well.
SEVA Trust UK is an educational charity, but at the beginning of the first lockdown, it began to diversify. First of all, by helping students in need, and then families.
The trustees decided that due to the scale of the problem, there's no point of money sitting in your bank account when people are struggling, students are struggling. So we decided to set aside, some of those funding from educational projects to start helping the international students and the local communities.
But it's not just those in their own homes that are being supported, also around 60 rough sleepers in emergency accommodation. Today, those supplies are being delivered by Saurab, non-perishable items like cereals, crisps and long-life milk. One of the recipients, who didn't want to be identified, told me what it means to him.
I think it's good, yeah. I think it's good for community and helping each other,
What would you like to say to those people?
I'll say thank you, really, yeah.
The charity says it will continue with the food parcels for as long as they're needed. And with more people now out of work due to the pandemic, that need seems to be greater than ever. Kate Bradbrook, BBC Look East in Bedford.
Well, in Cambridge, the rugby